Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with more online ranked in PGA Tour 2K23. So my road to Condor continues today, and in a new season, so we still have placement matches today. We played 3 in the last episode a week ago, last Monday, and in that Monday, in one of those 3 placement matches, I had an ace at number 16 at TPC Scottsdale. It'll be a shot I'll never forget. So we set the bar high going into the season. So our first 3 placement matches, we are undefeated. So today's goal is to get ranked. So we have 2 placement matches left in this preseason ranking. And the next episode, the next Monday, should be our first match in the new rank. Now, depending on how the matches go, if they're short matches, we may play our first actual ranked game today after we get placed. Now, hopefully we get placed similar or higher to where we were at the end of the last season. And this is our 13th Monday in a row, everybody. So big thank you to all the support on these online ranked Mondays. Greatly appreciate it. You all are all legends. If you want to continue to see this series, you know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe for more, and let me know how your ranked seasons are going in a comment down below. But I'm glad you all are enjoying the ranked content because I'm having a blast with it. And let's play some golf, everybody. 2 placement matches left. In our last season, season 11, we went, what was it, 18-0 or 20-0? I can't remember what we finished. Maybe 21-0. All Pebble Beach. Front 9 of Pebble Beach. We have an Xbox battle here. Love that. 2 Xbox players. Pebble Beach. A great course to play. And I think we got this course one other time in online ranked. In how many matches we played? Like almost over 25 matches at this point. Let's go. But get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. It's time for Ranked Monday to kick off with our 4th placement match at Pebble Beach Front 9. Cheers, everybody. Come on. And you know, I just thought about this. This is our first episode here in 2025. It's our first online ranked video in 2025. But in the final episode of Ranked in 2024, I had an ace. Oh, yes, what a way to close out 2024 online ranked, right? Let's go.
Hi there, my name is John, and I'm just happy to be with you, happy to be playing PGA Tour 2K23. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do favor the match play as a mode of play. This should be fun.
John favors the match play as a mode of play. I'm just going to lay up here. I seem to score better here when I hit a hybrid off the tee. When I go for that, I either hit a tree or I put myself in an in-between shot, like a pitch. And I like to have a full shot.
All right, let's see how he does here on this hole.
It's cool to play on the same platform, right? I always love the Xbox battles. That is a powerhouse, probably aviator combo. Okay, we got a golfer.
135.
That's a big time shot. Now, let's see if our strategy paid off. Set up to hit this one close, so here we go. Gonna come off to the right. That's gonna be the tricky part here. The side hill lie is gonna be very tricky.
Come on,
that's perfect.
Bounce to the right.
Beautiful. Let's go.
Good work out there. You found a green there, and that's understating it.
Thank you, John.
Yeah, he's setting up his second shot.
Hey, is John going to be nice in 2025? I'll believe it when I see it, right? Actually, John's been pretty nice in online ranked. Oh, pushed it. That's a push slow.
He's got 8 feet to go.
Good putt, though.
And that one goes for birdie.
You know, if you want to win against me,
have the hole.
Hit the fast forward button because it makes me dizzy. So I have to look away if I'm looking at the screen when it fast forwards. So I get motion sickness in games a lot, especially first person. But when the screen's moving super fast, I get dizzy. So when people hit the fast forward button, it drives me nuts because it makes me so dizzy. So if I focus at a spot on the screen, I'm fine. But yeah, it drives me crazy.
Looking good.
But it probably drives other players crazy when I don't hit the fast forward button. But I'd rather not play video games dizzy, right? I'm just being honest. Like, I want to see the shot too, right? I want to see the putt and stuff.
That hole will be
And I also don't want to get dizzy. So there's that.
Here we go. Par 5 ahead of you. Let's see what happens.
What a putt though. Okay, here we go. Second hole of the day. Put it in the fairway. One of the easiest holes on this course. You have to strike in the fairway. If you're in the fairway here, you have a great shot to the green. And I know my voice may still sound off. I tell you. I know all of you know this at this point if you watch my content. I haven't been feeling well, but I'm feeling better. Feeling a lot better now. There was a break from my last recording into this one. But the thing is, the sinus issues and the cough, they're just sticking with me. Have you ever had those just lingering sinus? Like, after you're sick and they just stick with you? Wow. But I feel like I feel fine. I feel a lot better, actually. 209 yards, uphill 12 feet. Let's hit this close. This is ideal range. My favorite club as well. The 04 hybrid. Let me show you all why you should be carrying a 4 hybrid. It's coming off to the right. Wind's going to blow it back. One time.
This one's a little
so why should you carry a 4 hybrid? Because of that. That's why. So you can spend time on the beach. I pushed it. Perfect tempo. Pushed it right into the sand. And here's the thing. You might not know this, but when you're on a side hill lie there, I'm playing for a perfect, obviously. When you're on a side hill lie, that's gorgeous. If you're on a side hill line, you push it at all, even with the perfect tempo, it's going to accelerate that push at the beginning off that side hill lie. That's why the wind didn't save us, right? So it accelerated to the right because of the push, and yeah, not what you want. But we got to splash this in, okay? See, in ranked, in match play, you go for these. We go to make these. One time. Great distance control. I fasted and pulled it offline, and it came off to the left off that side hill line. Great shot from our opponent, though. That's fantastic.
And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up.
I mean, it's hard to beat that, right? We had a perfect shot set up. Didn't execute the shot. Our opponent executed the shot to perfection. They know how to play the game, right? That's for sure. Mega fast, but still got lucky. You heard that.
Okay, let's smash this one out there.
They got lucky on that one, so I am going to hit a draw here. I do think it does. I do think it makes this hole easier when you hit it a little bit further in the fairway, right? Let's not do what our opponent did, though. You know, if there's a time for a slow, it's not there. I can tell you that right now. Get lucky. And we got lucky. A fast would have been better on that slight fast, but we'll take it.
Yeah, that'll play.
Our opponent got lucky. They hit a mega fast with a full draw. It's hard to call it fast. You know, we don't know what swing input they're playing. I usually assume if somebody doesn't pull the club back and reset, they're probably playing 3-click. So I would assume this player plays 3-click, but I have no way to know that. So most swing stick players I know always swing the club back because you want to get a feel for it. I don't think I've ever seen a player play swing stick who doesn't pull the club back first to get a feel for the swing, right? And 3-click, obviously, you can't do that. So we've got to plant this close. Our opponent is really good. Coming off to the left. Send it close. Not bad, but I pulled it, and that pull really pulled it at the beginning. Got to make it. It's going to be a tester.
Birdie. Oh, it's getting there. So good.
That was dangerously close. Thank you, game, for giving that to us. That was dangerously close. Good thing it was good speed to hold on. Now, if we miss that, we might have lost our first match in 2025, right? I don't know how we're going to beat this player. This player is amazing. Like, he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss. Like, Aviator Powerhouse, he's probably going to plant this right next to the hole. No, but that's really good. Yeah, he is a really good player.
This one go.
No doubt about that.
Nice, pure swing. Great stuff.
Good player, smart with the game as well. You could tell he knows the game really well.
And here's our second shot on the fourth.
Probably high-level ranked, which means if we win this, it's huge. Or maybe hasn't played ranked yet and just really good at the game. We got to plant this one in the hole. To win against our opponent, we may have to make these.
Hello. Just pin seeking on that one. And he's in the green side rough.
What a shot. We can't really be upset, right? The only part of the game our opponent struggles on is short game, right? Chip shots. That's the only shots we've seen him miss. Chip.
Oh.
Missed it high side. That is a painful miss.
Here's his 6-foot putt.
He did rush it, though. And when you rush those putts, some people rush them and play better when they don't overthink it. But I think for the most part, if people slow down the greens, just take an extra 2 seconds, right? You're going to make those. It's so easy to misread those downhill putts and play them high side, especially when you're hitting with that aggressive, right? But hey, I'm glad he missed it. 195. Keep speeding up those putts, right? 95 downhill 6, 7-mile-an-hour wind. Send it close. Second ace. Third ace in online ranked in this Road to Condor Series. We had one last season. Oh,
well done.
my.
That's another green in regulation.
That is perfection.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Absolute perfection. Let's see what he can do. Got the 5-iron out.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Oh, slowed it or missed it.
A bit to the right.
I say slow. It's just easier to describe it, but I don't know.
Looks like.
It's really not called a slow on the 3-click, right? I don't know. I guess you just call it a push at that point.
And this next putt's for his par.
That is such a good putt. I mean, wow. I know it didn't matter, but that is an excellent par. Like, if you're playing stroke play, you talk about a momentum-shifting putt, even though it's a par. When you make those, it changes everything. That was fantastic. And we're 1 up. You're kidding. You're kidding, right? I have never, ever missed that fairway. Never to the right. I've always missed it into the sand when I miss it. I don't think I've ever slowed that shot.
Not
Look
sure where this one's going to end up. Oh my, splash.
That would make a lot of players rage quit right there.
Well, he's in the first
But
cut.
we're in the heavy rough, so I don't think he's going to lose much. He's in the light rough. He got a good drop. But yeah, we both missed right. That's just painful, is it not? Wow. Welcome to golf, right? I don't think I've ever missed right. If you watch my content on the channel, you've seen me play this course. I mean, not too often, but enough. I don't think I've ever missed to the right on Pebble Beach. That's perfection. Wow.
Okay, the ball's below your feet here. You might want to
Look at that athleticism. Look. Ryan has to break his wrist to swing the club. He's got ultra plantar flexion there at the ankles. All right. Welcome to Gamer Ability Golf. Some things don't change in 2025, right? Some things remain the same, everybody. Where does this go? I don't even... I'm going to go a full-on send. I'm going to go full-on send method here, everybody. I don't even know what I'm doing. Nobody knows what they're doing here, right? Like, it's not a shot you ever take. Like, somebody can pretend they know what they're doing there. Like, yeah, I've had this before. Yeah.
And we're out of the dirty stuff. Now let's get to that real short stuff on the green. Let's do it.
That was a great shot, though.
Now for our third
now we've got to
shot.
chip this in. Very chip-inable here. The real word. Trust me. Look it up. Well, it was chip-inable.
Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the
Not
cup.
with me chipping it, clearly. That's a huge miss. Good putt. Both of us have just really did not play that hole well. One of the easiest holes on the course, and this is a tester. Okay. Not over yet, I can tell you that right now.
This putt's good so far. Oh,
I tell you, in match play, no other putts get me as nervous as those right there. Like, it is so nerve-wracking. Oh, here we go.
Wind on this hole.
The iconic hole 7. We aced the iconic 16 at TPC Scottsdale. Why not this one too? The wind has picked up. 103 downhill 29. I'm going to go sand wedge, and we're going to plant this one close. Well, partial sand. That's so good.
I'll take that. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one.
That's pressure right there. A partial sand wedge executed to perfection, right? Now, let's see what our opponent's doing. I can tell you he's not hitting a chip shot. It says chip in the top right. He might be pitching it. Probably some players would pitch here. You better be really good with your swing if you're going to pitch this. And that's a pitch. Oh, no, it's not. It just showed a pitch animation. It was definitely a normal shot.
Well, he's setting up for a long putt.
That's tough. It's a tough golf hole, you know. It's tough to judge that wind. There's a lot of elements you have to take into consideration.
Ooh,
he's good at putting. I mean, his putting is really good.
All right, if you zink this, he'll take the match dormant.
Let's go.
Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend.
That's huge. I mean, our opponent's really good. We're just playing great golf. And look at me. I'm remembering to hit A after each shot. You all pointed that out. I never even paid attention. Like, I would hit it sometimes, I think. But you can skip the scenes. You all pointed that out. I'm like, wait, you can skip the scenes? I usually hit A, but just for fun. Didn't know it did anything. You tell I'm an offline gamer right in this game.
Okay.
Oh, you're supposed to hit A so you don't have to wait the entire 10 seconds after the hole. Oh, okay. Sorry, opponents.
Tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And around 195 yards.
It's a tough golf hole. I mean, 195 left down the hill. It's stormy, which means he has to win these next 2 holes. He has to win this one to stay in the game. If he loses it, the match is over, and we're 4-0 in the new season.
They've gone with the 6-iron on this one.
That's a safe shot, as John would say.
Second shot
Am
on
I
the
turning
8th.
into John? No. Did I just really do a John line? I tell ya, what have I become? You play online ranked, it changes you. You start turning into John. One time, everybody. I'm going for this. Like, I'm not laying up. I'm not hitting a safe shot. I pulled it.
This one's bound for the green.
Distance control was really good. Like, spot on. That's pretty good. Like, I can fast forward it at the end there. When it starts to slow down, that doesn't make me dizzy at all. It's when people speed the drives and speed every other shot, right?
And this is
you all are like, now I know how to take down Orion. Now I know his weakness. Oh, no. I'll know if it's one of you all now after watching this video. If I find you in online rank. Oh, look at the line.
Ooh.
He's a great putter, though. Like, he missed that by a millimeter.
Victorious if you can sink this putt.
Now, keep in mind, we don't have to make this putt. Sometimes I move both sticks when I move. I don't know why. And I start swinging accidentally. It's a good thing I don't swing forward. That's match.
Pace on that one.
We just need to tie. Like, I'm not trying to force that in and miss it by a mile. Good match, though. Our opponent was really good. We hit some good shots later on. We had a great comeback, but that opponent could play the game. His knowledge of the game was great. He fought till the end. That was a great opponent. Great opponent. So Jay Breezy was around where we were, right? Okay, so birdie 2, we were birdie 3, right? I think.
We'll see you next time.
So we're close to the next division. We won 3 holes. He won 1. On to the next one, right? Good match. Good opponent. I mean, he knew the game. He had a couple missed shots. We both had a couple missed shots, but not a lot. His putting was good. It amazes me when I can see somebody read a putt in a matter of a second. And that's the amount of time a lot of players spend to read putts. It's crazy to me. Like, my brain cannot even, like, conclude anything in a second when I get up there. It's like other people are like, oh, it's this way, that way, that way. 1 second, and they're like, hit it, and they almost make it. Like, it's impressive. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's really impressive to be able to do that. My brain does not work that fast, like, at all. Like, I don't take forever on putts, but 5-10 seconds. That's all I, depending on the putt. But wow, I can't do it in a second. My brain doesn't think that fast. Okay, it's time for the final placement match in the new season here. Play some golf, everybody. This is fun. Pebble Beach. We got down. We kept fighting. We stayed focused. Got the win. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Excuse me. I feel like I'm losing my voice at times, but cheers. We're not going to lose our voice. We're fine. But we got coffee. Oh, Spyglass Hill. Oh, Spyglass Hill. This is a great match play course. It's going to be a tough match. So we're either playing with a Steam player, so PC player, or PlayStation. We don't know. We know they're not Xbox, right? So it's crossplay. You just never know what you're going to get, right?
Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. I'm so excited.
And somebody was asking me, can you turn off crossplay on console?
Now let's get down there and have some
and
fun.
This was on an older video. I think you can on PlayStation. Because PlayStation allows you always in games in the settings to disable crossplay, I believe. Now, Xbox, you usually can't do it in games. You actually have to do it in the preferences in your Xbox settings. But you can. It'll take you longer to find matches, right? But you can disable on Xbox as well. It's not as simple as just hitting a option in the options for Xbox, but on PlayStation, most games allow you in the settings to have a crossplay option on or off. I think PlayStation actually requires that.
Okay, I'll accept that.
But Xbox, there's a workaround. You have to do it from your Xbox settings. It's just the way Xbox works. Now, on PC, it should just be as simple as disabling crossplay, right? In the settings. Hey, I love to see a practice swing. I love to see a practice swing first swing. This is my type of player right here.
Oh, this
Getting
one's in the
up there, getting focused, get the nervous jitters out right away. I love it. I love to see a practice swing off the first tee. I don't do practice swings on the first tee here. I do it in all my other videos.
We're around about,
but
I'd say 240, 245.
I love
to
it.
The pin.
Shows a lot of heart. 224, downhill 40 from our position. It's going to carry about 13 yards further around. That's about 237. Love it. Hit the send button. Downhill lie 2 is going to carry a bit further. Going to come off to the right slightly. That's perfection. Imagine without that pull, that might be an Albie. Perfect tempo, a bit too much, but still it's fine. We can putt that. Should we putt it?
He's
well,
ready to fire
I don't know
away
about
with
all
the second
that.
Shot.
Is that bush in the way? It might be. He may have to fade or draw this. That's painful. I don't know. He might be able to get up and over with loft. Got a 5-iron in hand. He might not be going for it. I don't know. His 5-iron could carry a lot further than us. Keep in mind it shows my distances in the top right and your distances. We don't know what his club sets are. Like, they could be completely different. I wish it showed. Honestly, I hope in the next game it shows everything. Like, I want to see what everybody plays with. Like, what's their actual distances? Are they a powerhouse? What's their loadout, you know?
Here's a look at
What
their
golf balls
5-iron.
are they using? Fasted it.
To a bad place, I
It
think.
happens. We've all been there. I've been there 1,000 times on this. Did that stop on the cart path?
This is his third
Oh,
shot.
that's unlucky. He almost got really lucky. That's a tough shot. That's a really tough shot. It's nice to play
here's
with a
his
player
fourth
who,
shot.
like, who's played golf. By that, I mean, who, you know, knows it's not like a fast game. Like, you're just out
Okay,
here
we're
just
in the
having a good
greenside
time
rough. Let's get
playing
outta
golf, right? Most of the players we play seem to be in a rush. It's nice to play against somebody who is not really in a rush, just having fun, right? Taking time. Well, I don't know if he's having fun. My type of player. That's why you putt from the light rough, everybody.
Nicely done.
Well,
That was a
welcome to the
long
new version of the
ball.
Texas wedge.
Off to a great start. You're
What a
one up
putt.
after the first hole.
You know Ryan
Here
Gamer, the virtual
comes the
athlete here on the
par
channel,
four.
his caddy and EA PGA Tour Jerry, and honestly, his personal trainer across all the sports, his swing coach in baseball and golf. He's going to be very proud of the Texas wedge. He loves the Texas wedge. That was incredible. Fast is fine. Beautiful.
And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him.
It gives me time to drink some coffee, you know. Wait. He's powerhouse. If he's going for this, he's aviator legendary. Powerhouse going for a 110. There ain't no way. With the way his tempo has been so far. Yeah, smart decision. Oh, he's thinking about it. Smart. Pulls out the hybrid. I would too. He thought about it though. He thought about it, right? Like I think about it for a second on this hole. You need the right wind, right? You need the right wind, and you're just not going to have it. Yeah, tempo's just off right now. Trying to practice swing to dial it in, but it's tough.
And here he goes. Coming out of the deep stuff on this one.
That's one of the things I find when you know, I've talked about this a lot in the channel. When you lose your swing in this game, you lose it. Like, it is gone. There is almost no way to bring it back, right? And it's one of those things, like, you could try to practice swing, and he might be able to get his swing back.
Taking this one with the 8-iron.
But sometimes you can practice swing all you want to.
Okay,
It's just never going to
check
come
our
back
distance
in that
twice.
round. You have to go to the range and just dial it in. That's just golf sometimes. It's frustrating, don't get me wrong. I love it about the sport, but it is extremely frustrating. Uphill lie is going to play more than you think. Going to come off to the right. Not as much with the gap wedge, though.
This is looking good.
That's
so
perfection.
Far.
If I could get the swing plane dialed in,
yeah,
we
nice
would be in the
work.
hole. We would have had an Albie.
Little approach shot.
I hope our opponent doesn't quit.
All right, let's see what happens.
I understand his tempo's off right now. That's golf sometimes. Hopefully, you know, just keep practice swinging. Just keep swinging. You'll get it. And this, we don't know. This could be our opponent's first game, first time playing. Could be learning the game, or could just be having an off game. That's golf. Like,
this will be for
love it or hate it about the game mechanics.
And that one will drop.
This game,
okay, drop this, and you'll
like,
go 2 up
does
on
a great job of showcasing just how hard golf is. Sometimes your swing's on, sometimes it's off. Like, it's not supposed to be easy. Golf is not meant to be easy at all.
Looking good.
It's not.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Like,
shot.
some people really, you know, I get comments in some of my older videos, and like people getting frustrating about the tempo mechanics in this game. And it's frustrating, right? But it's tough, and it's supposed to be tough, but it has a lot of difficulty settings that you can change if you want the game to play a little bit easier, right? That's what's great about the difficulty options. But I want it to be tough, right? Like, I want the tempo. I want it to feel like real golf at times, where your swing's just not there. You lose it. That's golf. But somebody who doesn't like golf very much, just jumping into this game, they don't necessarily want that, right? Well, I realize that's golf, but I don't want that to be golf, right? I tried to do that. Yeah. Definitely tried to miss it left with the swing plane and bank it off almost into the hole. Don't forget to leave your 100% calculated comments. See, we get to relax and have fun here. We don't feel like we're too rushed in between. You know, I think inherently, you know, I don't ever intentionally try to play slow, but I think inherently playing online rank for a video where I'm talking to you all, I'm always going to play a little bit slower. But now that I know to hit the A button to skip animations and stuff, I should be a little bit faster. But I'm never going to purely, like, rush shots. I always take the time that I need, and sometimes that's quick, sometimes it takes longer. But I would never intentionally play slow, but I think that's just the inherent part of playing online ranked for a video, right? Make this.
Well, it's going right.
That's rough. You're telling me I make one from the heavy rough? I mean, from the light rough,
he needs this
and miss that one? That is painful. He's a chance to win a hole, get one back here. The comeback starts right now. Looks like a tricky read. It kind of looks like it's breaking a lot at the end. No, that was dead on. What a putt.
And that one will drop for birdie.
That's how you play right there.
A bit of a tough result on that
I
hole.
should have made that, though. You all see me make that so much, right? It's just underread it. All right. We missed the shot on the tee. We hit it into the light rough. It rode too much down the hill. It picked up way too much roll hitting the rough there. If I hit that online, it's going to be perfection. Okay. He's found his swing. Oh, no. We should get a little bit... Oh. So, where do you not want to be here? Well, you don't want to be down here. Well, that's not bad.
Right, here
not easy.
Give it a rip.
No, I'm going for it, too. Like, I'm not going to lay back here. Our opponent just went for it. I'm going to go for it. Will I hit it on the green? Probably not, but that's okay. We play for fun, right? That might be on the green. That was so close. If that's a
And
bit
he's trying to
more
get out
and
of
to the
this
right, it's going to
deep
hit the green,
rough.
and it's probably
Let's
going to
see how this
stop.
goes.
These are slow greens by default, and on online ranked, it's usually default settings, so that might have stopped, right? That might have stopped. A couple practice swings there. You don't see that too often. Pitch shots are tough though. And that's why
Here's your
sometimes
second
this game
shot
can
on
be
the
so
four.
frustrating, right? You hit a perfect shot off the tee, right? And then you get to a pitch shot and the tempo just feels night and day difference. And yeah. That's a nightmare. That's a nightmare. I mean, the room for error there is nothing. As you all see, we had an ideal scenario.
And for
And
him, this
we
will
just
be
hit that a
for
touch too
the
far.
birdie.
Remember when I said these greens are slow by default? Yeah, right. They are, though. 125 green speeds, right? Okay, no. No. This is where I draw. No, never mind. Yes, he has to chip this. Look at the right side. He has to play this out into the rough to make it. So never mind. This chip shot is warranted. His line is obstructed. You would have to chip this. On this green, the line is obstructed, and in order to make this, he has to aim into the heavy rough. Impossible. You have to chip it. So the rules, the kind of sportsmanship rules for you all out there to chipping on the greens, you only chip on the greens if your view is obstructed or you're greater than 75 feet away. It just died. That was a good shot, too.
And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the
We got to
match.
make this. And can't send this too far. Look at this green. This green is nuts. Very makeable, though. Hit it too hard.
Right by the hole.
I mean,
He's going to want to make this.
you know, I
10-foot
think the
putt.
way to play this hole is to lay up. I always go for it. But why? What do I gain from going for this? You all have seen me mess this hole up so much. Every single time I played it. And it's just, what's the point? Why go for it? Just lay up, give yourself a pitch into the green, and make the shot. Good putt.
And that one will drop for par. And here's an 8-footer for us.
We can't throw this match.
This one's tracking.
We can't throw it. Like,
Good job on that putt.
if we lay up there,
And
I
that hole will be
guarantee
halved.
that we're going to be right next to the hole on the second shot. Because it's a high percentage look, right? Instead, we left ourselves a short-sided chip shot, which we were so close to perfection off the tee. But so close to perfection in golf can mean one of the toughest shots, which is what we had. And just overhit it slightly, and welcome to golf. I mean, we should be 3 up right now. Or 2 up. We should never have lost that last hole. Course management's key, though, especially in match play. Like, I don't know.
5-iron on
That's a
display
slow.
for this one.
Sometimes, so what I usually say,
Let's see what you got.
practice swing the first shot of the day. And not necessarily an online ranked. But if practice swing is not bringing your swing back, I think it hurts your swing more than it helps during a round. I truly believe that. Because you're thinking about it too much. You hit a good practice swing, you're like, oh, I'm fine. But no, that's not how it works. And I think that's happened to our opponent. He's hitting a good practice swing and he's going in with too much confidence and sending it. I think it can hurt more than it can help sometimes.
Looks like this one's going left.
Got to get up. That's really good if it gets up. It's fine. Pretty good. I pulled it.
Here's his
But
second
yeah,
shot.
when you get out of rhythm, always use practice swings. But I do think that if you start to rely on them too much, it does throw off your tempo because you hit the practice swing. You're like, oh, yeah, I've got this. You go up to the swing, it's just different. And you start to overthink it, right? You start to overthink it just a bit too much. And overthinking in golf, as we all know, can be a nightmare. But when you're learning, if you're new to the game,
Hopefully you can
learning,
deal with a little sand shot
practice swing, you're learning the game. Just the more reps you can get, a practice swing allows you to get more reps, right? So it's one of the things I did in one of my introduction beginners videos for the tutorial is when you're first learning this game and you're out, just practice swing, you know, when you're offline, just having fun, practice swing every shot, because you're going to get two repetitions for every shot if you do that. So muscle memory, you just require reps. Now online, I would not recommend doing it on every single shot, right? But if that's how you play, do it, right? Don't change the way you play based on other people getting frustrated, right? If that's the way you play, then keep playing the way you play, right? This is a straight in putt. Not straight in, but close. That's perfection. I mean, our putter is hot right now. Made a putt from the light rough. Almost made another fringe putt. We are dominating today. We should be 4 up, but not. That's the part that I didn't know about at the, like, I never used to hit A there. I think I would do it randomly when I'm just trying to get to the next hole real fast. But because in all my other videos, I usually don't skip them, right? I'm usually telling life stories, and I still tell life stories in online ranked, but I can still tell life stories as I'm shooting or as the opponent is shooting, right? That's beautiful.
And he's ready to let her
Now,
rip. Let's see
our opponent has to get the tempo figured out right now. Tempo's all over the place right now. The practice swings have not been zeroing in the tempo, but he's getting more reps with each one. I respect it. Get more reps in. Get that muscle memory down. You're learning. And that's a slight fast. It's going to be in the fairway, though. That's just fine.
Let's see what he does here. He's about 150 yards out.
That is just fine. .148, uphill 36. A tough shot. He's got the 8-iron in hand. You know, I don't get frustrated with pace of play, but some of you all out there, and most of the players we've played so far, how frustrated would they be right now? It doesn't bother me at all. You could practice swing 40 times. You have 2 minutes to play the hole. And if you take those 2 minutes every time, it's not going to bother me. Unless you're like griefing, you know. Our opponent is trying to get the tempo down in. That does not bother me at all, but it frustrates some people. You know, online gamers don't have a lot of patience these days. And this would really, really try someone's patience, right? It's going to come off to the right. The wind's going to blow it back. That's fine. That's fine. We can make another putt from the fridge, right? Our greens and regulations are not great.
Third shot.
Not great at all. You know, with a name, with a gamer tag like Gamer Ability, I have to live up to that name. You know, that is why when I play fighting games like Street Fighter and Tekken, any fighting game, my gamer tag is always changed to Gamer Inability. Because there's nothing worse. Like, I love fighting games. I'm terrible at them, but I love them. So, in online ranked, you know how funny it is to play against somebody with the name Gamer Ability, and you get absolutely crushed in a fighting game? It is so embarrassing to me. So, that's the reason for fighting games, I changed my name to Gamer Inability, so that when I play bad, there's no expectations. It's like, your name's Gamer Ability? You didn't even do any damage to me. Well, that's fair. So that's why it's Gamer Inability in fighting games.
Ah, just right by the hole.
You're kidding. You have to be kidding me. That was such a good putt, too.
Sinking this next putt will be for his par.
We should be 4 or 5 up right now. We're not, honestly, we are not playing our best golf right now. We're putting good, but just not playing our best golf.
That putt will go.
Tempo is kind of, swing plane has kind of lost it a little bit.
And that hole's halved. Here we go. Par 5 coming up.
Oh, this hole. I hate this. I love this golf hole, but I hate it at the same time. I respect it, right? Huh. Well, Ryan, do you respect that golf shot? Huh. That was surely something. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Clearly, I said, well, I don't want to win. Not with the shot like that. Are you kidding me? I should have hit a practice swing on that one. That's perfection. Okay, he's getting a rhythm. And that's not good for us.
Okay, we're pretty deep into this.
Because we're
gonna need a good hack at this.
Yeah, there's not much we can do here, to be honest. It's unfortunate, but like, it's a terrible lie. You just gotta send it in the fairway. It's a problem with hitting the shot I hit there. I put too much fade on it. I do not have the swing plane right now to touch shot shaping.
We're back in the fairway.
Clearly.
And he's in the cabbage. He's in there.
Everybody said yes at the same time, right? Yeah, Ryan. Ryan, that swing plane is something else today. Thank you. I can see those comments right now. Ryan, that was a very interesting swing plane today. Thank you. I take that as a compliment. Yeah, interesting. Oh, you didn't say interestingly bad. 214, uphill 4 feet. But, you know, this has been a relaxing round. We've been able to talk to each other, have a good time. Would I want every round like this? No.
Going with
That's in the water.
Penalty area coming up.
This might be a rage quit. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Our opponent had to hit that shot. That's a fair rage quit. Honestly, I'd never rage quit, but I would be close to it there, right? You have a shot to win. Look at us. Wait, did that say par 2? Wait, is that where we were? Oh, we were at birdie. I said birdie. We were par 3, correct? So we went undefeated, right? Doesn't that mean we dropped lower? Huh. Why? Maybe I'm wrong on that, but let's see the rankings. Let's just take a look here at the right side. So yeah, bogey 1, bogey 2, bogey 3. Then it goes par 1, par 2, par 3. Weren't we in par 3? I know we were. So then it goes birdie 1, 2, 3, eagle 1, 2, 3, albatross 1, 2, 3, and then condor, right? So it goes from 1 in the division up to 3 instead of 3 to 1, right? So we were par 3, and somehow in the new season, winning 5 placement matches and getting an ace, we dominated, and we got put in a lower division than we were. That just doesn't make sense to me. Does it to you all? Do they just always start you in par 2? Right? Does the previous season not matter? Wow. Well, we're undefeated to start the year, so that's nice. So that is solo ranked of 5-0 here in season 12, right? Season 11, we went 18-0 or 21. It might have been 21-0. I can't remember what we finished. You all probably remember. But yeah, it's unfortunate we didn't get to par 3. We were so close to birdie, right? We were so close to birdie. So now we got to work our way from par 2 to par 3, birdie 1 to birdie 2 to birdie 3. And we have 58 days left in the season. And that's, you know, how many Mondays is that? It's not a lot. That's maybe 7 or 8 Mondays, right? 7 or 8 Mondays that we have left. So we have 7 or 8 Mondays with 2 to 3 matches to go. I don't know. I think we can climb up to Eagle this season. I mean, we don't know when the new game is coming out. At the time I'm recording this, I don't know when the new game is coming out. If somehow news is announced right after I make this video before it goes live, then maybe we know a release date, but we have no clue. We know it's coming early next year. Now, I hope the new game comes out like right at the end of that season. That would be amazing. 58 days, but I don't know. I hope it does. So that's how much we have left in the season. 7 or 8 Mondays, and maybe we have a few other Mondays in the next season. And I'm so pumped for PGA 2K25. Are you all pumped? I am so ready for the new game. But what a ranked season so far. We had an ace, and we went 5-0 in the placement matches, right? And played some good golf. Played against a really good opponent in that first match. A second match, our opponent was, I mean, putting was good, and the other parts of their game was good. The tempo was off, right? His tempo was off, and when your tempo is off in this game, it's the most frustrating golf game ever. You can know the game really well. You can know everything about it, but when your tempo is off, it does not matter. You cannot hit a shot. And that's what happened to our opponent that game. And that's what happens in golf. Sometimes you lose your swing. Sometimes you have it, right? That's golf. I lost my swing plenty of times. Just keep fighting. Keep playing. Keep having fun. That is what it's all about. Tempo takes so much muscle memory, everybody. If you're struggling out there with this game, keep practicing. Keep practicing. I don't recommend in online ranked a practice swing before every shot. I think that throws you out of rhythm. You can practice swing the first shot of the day, but then work on the practice swinging when you're offline. Work on the practice swinging when you're at the range. Practice, practice, practice. Repetition. When you're in the round, just like in real golf, I don't recommend people change things. Just try to focus on what you're doing. Sometimes you're off. Try to swing better, but you're not always going to have it. You can't practice swing your way out of tempo issues. A lot of that comes after. When you're off, you're off. I wouldn't recommend practice swinging every time. You're just going to get more frustrated, right? You're not only are you going to take more time, but it's going to frustrate you. Nothing worse when you're practice swinging a lot and you start missing and you keep missing. It affects your round, I think, in a negative way. Some people say it helps. Some people say, do it as much as you can until you got the swing. I think it messes with a lot of your swing. Do it when you're out of rhythm at times and stuff like that, but it can throw you out of a rhythm very quickly. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more. To start out 2025, we're 2-0 in ranked. We're 5-0 this season. Placement matches are over. We're in par 2. I don't necessarily agree with that, but that's where we are. I will see you all in the next video. Plenty of other content to tune into on the Gamer Ability YouTube channel for this game and multiple different sports games, and even more on my second channel, Gamer Ability 2. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.